Hi, I'm Zach Doran with the Ohio Auto Dealers Association. We're always encouraging dealers to host their legislators in their store. It's one of the most effective ways to get to know your legislator as well as to help educate them about your business. Dealers often say to us, "What's the purpose of doing this?" Or "What do I do when I get them there?" Or "What do I tell them?" In order to answer these questions and demonstrate how easy and effective this is, we interviewed some legislators during Next Gen State House Day and assisted Tim Spires, OADA member, as he hosted his state rep in his store. Please feel free to reach out to me so that we can help you schedule and host your legislator in your dealership.
But that's very critical that you get to know your local legislators. Because I always tell people in Columbus or in Washington or the county courthouse or city hall, village hall, township hall, whatever it might be, we do one of two things. We do something for you or we do something to you. There's usually nothing much in between. Once in a while there's some things you're not interested in, but basic bottom line, something either for you or to you, either directly or indirectly. That's how the system works.
Letting your legislator come in your dealership and in your store and just showing him around allows him to see exactly what capacity you have in the community. But they don't know what we actually do inside the store. So to walk a legislator through the building, let him know, what safety standards you have in place, what recycling procedures that you have in place, and how you have your operation to where it is green friendly and that operation. Also in the front side of it, it allows you to know that there's different segments of that dealership, there's different departments. I think that a lot of legislators just think it all operates out of the one showroom floor, and there's different areas in a dealership that's operated and usually led by a different manager.
She's in charge of our business development center.
Nice to meet you.
Running a car dealership, you basically have 5 different businesses under one roof. Service, parts, collision, new cars, used cars, all run on a whole different set of metrics and performance indicators. And then we try to tie them all together with our business office, and this is our business development center.
Okay.
And what Lisa's job is to maintain consistent relationships with all of our customers.
Okay.
So,
Tim, you mentioned the employees. You said you have about 100 here.
mm-hmm.
We talked about the impact that you have not only on the local community but also statewide as well, in the form of taxes that you pay and taxes that you collect.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell Representative Coonsey a little bit about that?
Last year, just here at the Nissan store, we paid about $1.3 million in taxes, and they break out over $300,000 for sales tax, cat tax about $150,000, real estate $130,000, and then obviously the largest one's payroll. But for federal, for Social Security and Medicaid, about $307,000. Ohio, almost $217,000, and Hilliard about $120,000. So the nice part is, right, with 100 people and then working in a high ticket item industry, there's a lot of taxes associated with that.
First thing, with term limits, we all come down here to the State House and we have expertise in one area, but we can't be experts in all areas. By me going out and visiting, which I've done to dealers, it gave me an inside view in terms of what they're looking at. Because I went through basically the whole dealership itself, all the way from what you see as a customer to the back room in terms of the stocking, to actually the problem the mechanics could have to make sure that part is there when they're trying to make sure that customer has it so they can get their car back, as well as any problems or issues they may have. It gives me a different insight to see that from not as a legislator, but basically as a business person's perspective of what they need to do to continue to make payroll and continue to thrive in the state of Ohio.
Tim told me that there are basically 5 different businesses, almost entities going on under one roof here. That kind of lends a little bit more understanding of what he's got on a day-to-day basis when he's looking at building his business. And when we're enacting laws and thinking about different pieces of legislation at the State House, the impact that we have on certain industries is obviously, I didn't realize how big of an operation that was.
Right.
And then just the fact that, you've got a lot of technicians and different people that you're employing with service, and then he has a collision. That probably has environmental standards and some other issues that you wouldn't maybe pop into your head if you're just thinking about buying a car.
Now I'm able to call Stephanie. She knows who I am. I know who she is. I can send her an email and at least throw my opinion in the mix and know that she'll listen to it. And the credibility is a lot higher too. So obviously the relationship's what's most important. So.